Hello and welcome to Back to School Night, Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. My name is Miss Gorman and I am your child's English for English Learners teacher. If you need translations and subtitles at the bottom of the screen, please pause the video and read these instructions. I teach 6th and 7th grade English for ELs, and what that means is I teach English to students who are learning English. I'm from Canada, I have a dog, I have a son, his name is Benjamin, and I have a husband. Here's a little bit more about me and my experience and my education. I have a Bachelor of English from Canada. I have a Bachelor's of Education and a Master's of Education. This is my 7th year teaching and my 2nd year at Glasgow. I am certified to be a reading specialist, which I was in Washington, D.C., and I'm also certified to teach English literature and ESOL. So ESOL is what I'm teaching now, and it's where my heart is. I was born and raised in Ottawa, Canada. I lived in South Korea for 4 years. I moved to the United States in 2016 with my husband. We have a 2-year-old son. His name is Benjamin. And many people in my family are teachers. I believe that students learn best when they feel welcome, safe, and comfortable. That is the most important thing for me as a teacher, that all of my students feel welcome, safe, and comfortable. Students learn best when they believe that they are capable of achieving what they are being asked to do, and when they are pushed just beyond what they can already do. And this involves pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. To be successful, students will need to ask questions and advocate for themselves. This is especially important in distance learning when I cannot physically be there to ensure that your child is on task and understanding the material. Your child needs to know how they learn best and to ask questions when they truly don't understand something. Students are also successful when they push themselves just out of their comfort zone. And in order to do so, they need to feel safe and welcome and accepted in order to take the risk to push themselves a little bit further. The curriculum for this class is the exact same curriculum that all students across Virginia are learning. However, my job as an ESOL teacher is to modify and to adjust some of the materials and the pacing so that it is accessible to ESOL students. So here are the units: community, identity, challenge, perception, connection, and growth. These are all themed units. And these are the academic language targets that we will be learning within those units. So your child is going to learn these key vocabulary words and how to apply them in writing and in reading. They will infer, classify, sequence, analyze, problem solve, use cause and effect, evaluate, inform, compare and contrast, persuade, and synthesize. There are 3 main ways that your child will be assessed or receive feedback. The first and the most common is formative assessments. This is another word for assignments or homework. In this class, anything that is a must-do assignment each week will be graded and will be on the report card. The weight of that assignment will be less than summative assessments. A summative assessment is another word for a test or an exam or an end of the unit review. That will be weighted slightly heavier in your child's report card. And that is assessing overall their understanding of material that we had learned. Your student will get other feedback throughout the lessons, verbal feedback, written feedback in Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, in Google Classroom, during my office hours, via email. There's many different ways that I'm going to provide feedback to your child that is not graded. Google Classroom is the most important resource aside from our Blackboard video sessions. This is where your child will see a list of all of the assignments they must complete that week, and where they can contact me and reach out via my office hours every Monday and Wednesday. They can also contact me via email, and you can as well. My email is cgorman@fcpsschools.net. The best way you can support your child is by asking them every day, what are you learning in class? Show me your Google Classroom. Show me your grid. And asking them, what is your homework this week? What do you need to get done? For my class, they will have a chart that looks like this posted in their Google Classroom. Each week, there will be about 3 to 4 must-do activities that will be graded. I will give some time during class to complete these assignments. So if your child is on task and understanding the material, they should be finishing the majority of these assignments in class, and they will not have any mandatory homework. However, if your child is struggling with a certain task and they didn't have time to finish it in the class, they might have it for homework. The can-do section is assignments that once they're finished, everything they must do, they can do additional practice. The can-do assignments are not graded. This is an example of what Google Classroom will look like to your child. Make sure that they are clicking on the classwork tab. That's where all of the assignments for each of their classes will be posted. So for example, in my class, I have a folder called This Week. So every week they will open up that folder and there will be new assignments that they must complete that week. For example, activity 1, 2, and 3. And on the right-hand side, you will see the due date. Assignments for my class are due the following Monday by 2:15. Some supplies that your child will need are pencils and pens, the Glasgow Middle School agenda, which is provided at the school, a binder with loose leaf paper or a notebook, and a computer. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I can't wait to learn more about your son or daughter this year. Goodbye.